Again, my name is Isaiah, for those of you who don't know, and today I am showing off a demo of Wispr Flow, which is an AI voice transcription software that I recently started using. I honestly found it really helpful and kind of changed my whole interaction with typing because I just no longer really want to type much because this is so much more efficient. Definitely has its rough edges. We'll talk about some of those today. But yeah, I just wanted to show off. They have a really thoughtful and I would say efficient onboarding flow. So yeah, efficient is an interesting choice of words. They have a very detailed and comprehensive onboarding flow. It's not the fastest, but it works really well in my opinion. Gets you started at a great pace. So we're just going to sign in with a new account. I have my personal account, but I would love to show you a new account because my personal account has a bunch of private names and other data that I don't want to just show to the worldwide YouTube web. So instead, we're just going to log in with one of my other email accounts I haven't used before, and we should get redirected right into the sign-on flow. Let's see what happens. Okay, so interesting. You can see it looks like it skipped a tutorial. Let me see if we can do this again because it is actually a really interesting tutorial. But it looks like there isn't a way to get back to it, which is interesting. This is good to know. Let's see. I know there's a setting in here where we can actually show flow bar at all times, and I think even show creator mode. Yes, so let's see how creator mode does. Let's see. We could do this, but that's fine. I don't really need to. I can still show the features off the app. Great. Anyway, let's just go into a scratch pad here. Let's say free online sticky note, and I can do that real quick. Let's see. So curious what free online sticky note is. All right, we're not going to do this. This seems like a lot of work. Free online sticky note, no login. Perfect. All right, that's all we need is just literally any notepad at all. So yeah, the beauty of Wispr Flow is you can get down from down here and you can see all of it very hotkey driven, which is wonderful. Love my hotkeys. So instead of actually clicking this button, what we're gonna do is just hold down the FN or function key all the way at the bottom left on my Mac keyboard at least. And I'll just start talking and you'll see how it works. It's really seamless. Hello, I'm recording a YouTube video and I wanted to show off Wispr Flow. I feel like it's a really cool technology and I want to share it with people. So you see, basically I just held down the function key until I was done talking and there we go. Voila. But, that's fine. Siri, Gemini, all your voice assistants can do this. But let's get a little fancier here. So something else we can do is if I double tap function, I don't have to hold it if I want to talk for longer and longer. So I do love my talking. And you can also see that transcript popped up in the app. So let's get a little fancier. Here we go. So I'll double tap. And now I'm not holding down any keys. My poor, weak fingers will not be exhausted and fatigued by the end of this. And yeah, I'm just dictating to Wispr Flow naturally. I can talk with my hands. I'm totally hands-free to do whatever I want. Now let's say I want to do a new paragraph. I'll just say new paragraph. And now we're on a new paragraph. Now let's say that I want to act really excited. I can say exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And hopefully that punctuation will get in there too. And let's see, if I double tap, let's see how that came out. All right, it seems like it didn't quite get this one. I would say I'm not quite as versed with punctuation in it, but I do find the new paragraph feature really handy. It's usually intelligent enough that if I kind of naturally switch subjects or I pause for long enough, it will actually do that for me, but I feel like sometimes it doesn't intuit it perfectly, so that's good. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. So you can see some little insights, how many words I've spoken to it, my streak, etc. I bet, yeah, okay, we have some basic insights here. And I think this idea of words per minute is really interesting, where if you're into keyboards like I used to be, or sometimes am, you'll know that basically words per minute is important. So yeah, obviously with that, you can see this is pretty good words per minute score. I mean, I'd say, in my humble opinion, someone who can type at over 100 words per minute is typing pretty efficiently. So at 186, you're doing great. Yeah, a couple more things I want to show before I wrap up. It has a dictionary, so it looks like it saved my personal info. That's great. I kind of assumed it would not have cached that locally since I signed out of my account, but that's a good bug to know about. But point being, if I wanted to say something really complicated, for example, my poodle's name is Hannah. Sometimes it hears that wrong, but I can just say Hannah, and it gets it right away. But even, if I have a super complicated or unintuitive spelling of something, I can still correct it. And especially if it keeps missing hearing a word as another word, I can even say, hey, this is the word you're spelling wrong. This is how you're spelling incorrectly. And I can tell how to spell it correctly. So that's great. I can do some snippets here, some, what is it called? Shorthand, so to speak. So let's see. For example, I'll say my email address. Interesting, that didn't work. Insert my email address. Okay, to be fair, I've never tried that one before, but that is how I assumed it would work. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why this one is failing. It's possible that because I had this data in before. Let's try adding a new one and see if that works. Hello, everyone. It's so nice to meet you and be here today. Actually typing for once, how foolish. Let's see. And it looks like, yeah, it was just a data issue. Again, like I said, I was signed in with my personal account before. This is just a trial account I just created. So you might see some weirdness you're not going to see when you actually sign up for the app. But let's try that again. Say hi. And there we go, just like that. So lots of little magical tricks. They even have a little notepad, so I could have even done the demo in here. Just writing a note, and I'm writing a note, and then I'll save and sync this. Great. And it looks like that's saved just fine. That's handy to have. And yeah, really the only other things I wanted to show you are the onboarding flow, which I don't seem to be able to show you. So I'll kind of wrap this one up, just say thank you so much for watching. And yeah, you can always go back and copy one of your old recordings, so these get saved. Now, you may be thinking, oh, it saved it to your device. Is it even going to sync my data? And the truth is, yes, it syncs, but it syncs between the clients. It doesn't have a centralized cloud I can sign into. So I can't even actually go and sign in on their website. They don't even have a login on their website as of this recording. If we look, they have the login that we went through to sign in the desktop client or the mobile client. But yeah, there's nowhere I can go and sign in here today, which is a little annoying because it's harder to admin my account if I can't sign in on a web portal. But it's still a great tool. As you can see, it's available for Mac. I haven't tried it on Windows, but I've tried it on iPhone. I mostly like it. A little rough around the edges. Feel free to ask me if you're curious about that. And I tried it on Android too, and it's really nice there. It has a cute little overlay as well. And yeah, it's a good time. So highly recommend. One more gotcha I'll mention is that, again, because it doesn't have a centralized cloud that it syncs everything to, or at least in the classic kind of software as a service cloud app sense, if you do the tutorial on one computer and then you install it on the second computer, to know it's a bit of a luxury to have two computers, but anyway, in case you do, what you'll find is that you'll have to redo the whole tutorial on the second computer. So it's a little annoying because, again, the tutorial is great, but it takes a while. But again, it's still a great experience once you get it up and running. It's super fast. And you can sync data once you have two computers signed in with the same account. And your pro plan, if you buy a pro plan, does cover more than one device. It covers unlimited devices. It just doesn't sync things perfectly. Yeah, I figure since I've rambled a little, I'll probably also just say pricing real quick. So there is a free tier that is okay. I would say I think that any frequent user will definitely exceed this amount per week. But again, if you just want to try it out, it's a great way to start. And then you can get it for $12 a month, technically, if you pay that $144 all at once, or you can get it for $15 a month, no commitment, month to month. So there you go. I will drop my referral code if that's a thing. I believe it is. Yep, looks like it is. I'll drop my referral code in the description, and I really appreciate it for watching. And please, if you have any questions about the software or want to hear more about my experience with it, let me know in the comments. So thanks so much. Bye.